Summer's meant to taste like saltwater taffy and smell like sunscreen, not reek of iron or echo with screams that don't belong to any living throat. But the last heat wave handed us 4 real-life nightmares that don't care the calendar flipped to fall. I'm talking about the kind of stories that make you side-eye your best friend at 2 a.m. and wonder if the lock actually clicked. From a rave in a cursed mansion to a lake that swallowed a man whole. Here are the 4 scariest things that happened while the rest of us were arguing over beach chair space. Story 1. The manor that played music with the dead Broadhead Manor squats 20 minutes outside Scranton. A 3-story pile of black stone the county rents out every July for Rock Down at the Manor, a day-long metal meets EDM bacchanal. Tickets evaporated in 46 minutes flat. Lexi Romero, 20, flew in from Denver to sling merch. First thing she noticed? A coppery stink rising from the basement green room, like someone left pennies on a tongue. Bands laughed, then refused to stash gear down there. At sunset, the courtyard stage dropped 15 degrees while the parking lot still roasted. Footsteps started pacing the chained-off second-floor hallway. Click, drag, click, though security swore no one inside. At 11:14 p.m., a blurry shape strolls across the CCTV. Power dies. Generators cough. Yet every wireless mic spits the same 2 words, "Get below." Crowd thinks it's part of the drop, until the drums cut and the voice keeps going. Lexi and 2 friends duck into the cellar for cooler air. The smell's thicker now, rotting fruit under iron. One guy pans his phone. Wet footprints, kid-sized, leading into an old coal chute. Door slams. Lights die. Lexi's recording ends with her scream and a whisper that shouldn't exist. Mine. Fire crews haul them out unconscious. CO at 200 ppm, nowhere near lethal. Manor's been padlocked ever since. Cops still get static-filled calls about drumbeats inside a building with no power. Locals drive the long way home. Story 2, the paddleboarder and the red kayak Drake Silas. 32, accountant, lived for open water. Every August he disappears to Shimmer Lake, Wisconsin, posts a sunrise selfie. Caption, "Perfect glass, perfect day." August 3rd was his last. Searchers found his board drifting, GoPro rolling. Clip shows a red kayak sliding in, paddler hooded on dead calm water. Drake, "Beautiful spot, huh?" Hood whistles 3 notes, knocks the hull. Drake laughs, nervous. Camera tilts to sky, smack, gasp, glug. 10 days later, a volunteer notices a body-shaped dent on a far island sand. Footprints face inward, none out. Ground soaked though the sky's been clear. Dogs hit the spot, then sit beneath a birch, refusing to move. Detectives peel bark. Red polymer, same shade as the missing kayak. Prosecutors think the killer chopped Drake into coolers, paid cash for a kayak in St. Paul, and ferried the pieces out under moonlight. No arrests yet, but detectives told Drake's mom they're hours away. She keeps the cracked GoPro on the mantle, looping the moment the lake went from glass to grave. Story 3, the Illinois Paranormal Conference Possession Veterans Memorial Hall. Rockford, red brick, wheelchair ramp, harmless by daylight. July 12th, it hosts the Illinois Paranormal Conference, standing room only. Headliner Richard Estep wraps his talk on the Tinker Swiss cottage murders, opens the floor. Marisol, mid-30s, asks about residual hauntings. Halfway through, her voice cracks like ice on a pond. Eyes roll white. She stands, chair screeching. Temperature drops 10 degrees in a heartbeat. A male voice, old and raw, grinds out, "You brought me here. Finish it." Cameras catch her shoulders jerking. Then she drops. Paramedics find a pulse. She codes twice in the ER. Both times the monitors glitch numbers that don't map to any vital signs. Downstairs, the after-party spirit box spits the same 2 words, Marisol. Then July 12, 1893. County archives show factory worker Marcus Bellows hanged that morning for strangling his sister. Last words, "I'll speak through the willing." Marisol wakes 3 days later, zero memory. Bruises circle her shoulders, handprints too big to be hers. She's back in Florida now, but every night at 3:12 a.m., the minute she first spoke, Her closet door inches open and the same croak whispers, "Finish it." She keeps a camera running. The latest clip shows the door moving while she's dead asleep under the blanket. Story 4, the Alaskan Triangle beneath the mountains. June's CIA dump revealed Project Stargate spent 5 years remote viewing Mount Hayes, Alaska. Viewers drew corridors at perfect angles, metals not on any chart, and a 19 Hz hum, right at the human panic switch. June 28th. Tour pilot Glenna Koo radios. Craft pacing us. No strobes, matte black. Radar blip vanishes. 40,000 square miles searched. No wreckage, no oil, not a seat cushion. 2 weeks later, hikers film a black triangle sliding across snow, blocking starlight like a hole punched in the sky. Compasses spin. Temps drop 20 degrees in 8 seconds. USGS logs a 2.1 tremor at 0 depth, surface level, no aftershocks. Geologists call it impossible. Indigenous elders call it the Black Triangle. They say something wakes every few decades, calling the curious to stone rooms. This summer, 5 more hikers vanished, bringing the season's toll to 11. No gear, no bodies, no answers, just the low thrum that makes your teeth itch. If you're already checking the hallway while you watch, smash that like so the algorithm knows you want more real nightmares. Subscribe for a fresh batch every week. And if something followed you home, email me, links below. I read everything. Lock the door, charge the camera, and remember, the worst monsters don't look like monsters until the lights go out. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.